Hello everyone, I'm back. Been a quick second, but this is probably your first time on this channel considering I now have 41 subscribers. Like, comment, subscribe. On this video, I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. Once I get to 100 subscribers, I'm baking a cake and maybe I'll vlog something and post it on this channel. But yeah, if I get to 100 subscribers, I might as well be famous, okay? Anyway, like my hair, I did myself. Anyway. So what we're doing is we're talking about applying to be a language assistant. You've applied. Now that you've applied, you're just waiting to find out if you're getting in, trying to figure out what's your next steps, and things like that. I've decided I'm not really going to go into technical details in this video, because it's just a lot to go over. But these are just some of my recommendations, like as you have that anticipation of whether or not you're going to be moving to Spain, as you're thinking about that, some things you can do to bide your time, to feel like you're getting ready for something instead of just waiting and sitting there. Here's one. Number one, start gathering your documents, okay? Doesn't mean that you got to go turn in all your documents or things, but just make sure you have everything together. Obviously, you already need a passport in order to apply, so don't really have to worry about that. But maybe you make copies of your first passport page. Get your everything that you could ever think of that you might need. Start gathering that. Everything that's listed, get that stuff together. And then make a list of the offices and things that you're going to have to visit once you get approved to be what do you call it? A language assistant. So once you get approved to be a language assistant, you're probably going to have to rush around to get things stamped and this and send this off. Just make a list of everything so that you have it all together and put that in a nice folder and just keep it there and don't touch it so that you are prepared for that. So I would just say start gathering documents, and once you got this together, put in the folder and just know where all the locations are that you need to get to within the next few months as you are finding out if you're a language assistant or not. Secondly, even though I said gather your documents and get prepared, I'm looking at my laptop, by the way. You see me looking down. I would say don't obsess over Reddit and Facebook, which is easier said than done, because I actually did this. Reddit, Facebook, YouTube, any details that were had on language assistance, I looked up, and that's probably why you're on this video right now, because you are getting antsy and you're trying to find any information you can find on whatever you call this, being a language assistant. So yeah. Don't obsess over it. Be on it, but until it's summer, you don't really need to be on it, because you're gonna forget all that information and you're gonna have to look it up again. So don't stress yourself out by being all over this thing. It is helpful though. Check it maybe once a week. Reddit had saved my life several times in the process, because I was like, dang, I need that. I didn't even know I needed that. But don't go on it every day thinking that they're gonna have some magical, beautiful sunshine rainbow thing. But I would recommend using Reddit and Facebook groups. Okay, number 3. Get all your appointments in before you move to Spain. Okay, so let's say, when I say appointments, I don't mean your documents appointments. I mean, if you wear glasses, which I do, I'm just wearing contact lenses right now. If you wear glasses, get your eye doctor appointment. Make sure you get your glasses. Make sure you get your contact lenses. Make sure you go to the dentist. Make sure you do all your doctor's visits and things, because even though you get pretty good insurance here, it's going to take you a second to figure that out. And it's going to take you a second to find English-speaking doctors and things. So rather than worry about that, just get it all together, because you want to make sure you're in good health. And you want to make sure you don't run out of contact lenses and you have working prescription glasses, and the whole yard. This video is from when you apply to when you're leaving. So you be doing this in the summer. You could be doing this right now as you're getting ready. But any of this stuff is very good to get together before. But that's for me. I went to the dentist. I got my what are these things called? My wisdom teeth pulled. I got a dentist checkup. Didn't have any cavities. I went to the doctor, got a checkup. I got my glasses and contact lenses, prescription, all that jazz. And it just made me feel much better about being in good health before I go to a new nation that I don't even speak the language of very well. Un poco. Hablo solo un poco español. Y no es mejor de before. So like my Spanish has improved, but it's that's for a different video. Anyway, another thing. Don't buy anything new. Don't buy anything new. It's tempting. It's like, I'm moving to Spain. I want to live the life of all these movies I ever watched and all these things. I need this, and that. Don't buy anything new. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't need anything. Because as soon as you get here, especially if you move to Madrid, everything is here. Everything is here. Everything is here. And you wish you hadn't spent that money on that one outfit because you could have bought cuter things here. I'm telling you, the fashion sense here, to die for. So don't buy anything new. Maybe if you need to, buy luggage, but you don't have to get super expensive luggage. Maybe get the cheap ones right now and then get expensive luggage because you're gonna be in a budget. You're gonna be in a budget. So yeah, don't buy a whole bunch of new outfits. I would say if you're gonna buy stuff that's new, just get the essentials and maybe just make sure you have, the basics, like undershirts and bras and underwear and all that jazz, stuff like that. Because your sizing and European sizing is different, stuff like that. Yeah, maybe buy that. But don't be buying full-on outfits. Nobody cares. I mean, they do care, but nobody cares. So buy that here, and you won't regret it, and you'll have more money to spend on looking cute. I can't wink. I'm sorry. I apologize. Anyway, this one's a good one. Apply for a credit card. With no international fees, and also rewards. Okay, so that's what I did. So probably do that sooner rather than later. Not like in the end of the summer, but like maybe right now. But apply for your credit card that has no international fees that you can use while you're here or you're traveling any place in Europe without having fees. And that's very helpful for just getting rewards and having safe sound of mind. For instance, I would say if you get your credit card, put your flights to Spain on your credit card. And that's going to assure that if anything goes wrong, you probably can get your money back because credit works different than debit. Also, you're getting rewards and you're getting some of that money back. So if you're going to be spending all this cash, spending all this money, spending all this dough on flying to Spain, might as well put in your credit card and get a little bit of that back. You're not going to get anything back if you put it on debit. Also, it's very helpful for the first few months that you're here, because you might not get paid till November. Some people didn't get paid till late November. Me, I got paid right on time, but some people didn't get paid till late November, and you might need that credit card because you're not liquid. You don't got that cash money like that. You got to pay rent, and rent might have to be in cash, so you'd rather pay your rent in cash and spend credit because you don't have money for maybe end of September to October when you're here. So I would say put that stuff on credit. Put that stuff on credit. Now, don't run up your bill. Don't be fiscally irresponsible. But credit card is a really good idea because it's going to build up your credit a little bit before you leave, and you're going to get rewards, and you might have some perks. Depending on the credit card you get, you might be able to go into a lounge and those layovers. You might be able to get discounts and tickets, free upgrades and things like that. So look into the credit card that's good for you, but I would highly recommend getting a credit card. Thirdly, I don't know what number I'm on. It's definitely not third. It's definitely more than third. But start saving now. Start saving now. Right now that I'm recording this video, it's March 4th. I don't know when I'll post it, but hopefully in the next week or two. It's March 4th, 2022. Start saving your money now. Start saving your money now. Put that money away. Don't spend that money. You want that money for now, okay? Because even if you come, I will say that the salary is enough to live. It's enough to live and eat. But you're going to get here. And if you're like me, you want to travel. You want to go out to eat. So many places, so many things to do. You want a little bit of money to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. So again, start saving now. That means get a job. I feel like I've had this conversation in a different video before, but yeah, start saving now. It doesn't mean like you can't do anything right now, but put some money away. I would say if you're gonna come to Spain, for the first month, you need at least $3,000, at least $3,000, because you're gonna have to pay for accommodation before you get your place, unless you get it right when you get here. You're gonna have to pay for the first month's rent, maybe a deposit. You're gonna have to pay for startup costs, anything and everything. Things are just gonna pop out. Maybe your luggage is overweight, things like that. So at least $3,000, and that's my opinion. And some people say $2,500, but I say 3,000 because euro and dollar doesn't directly translate, and so that money goes quicker than you actually think it is going. If you want to be able to go out to eat and not travel and not worry about anything, say 5,000. And the thing is, you live in America, or maybe you don't, but I lived in America, and you can make 5,000 in the next few months.